Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Metroid. I'm Dellierian. It's a pleasure to have you all here. In the previous episode, what did we do? I've already forgotten. We got the high jump boots. That's right. We got the most important boots in the game. Let's look at the map and see where we're supposed to go. So we're not too worried about going off to the either direction. We can't go either direction, can we? Because this is the speedy room. So instead we're going to go back this way. Now, I'm still playing with the controller how I had, or the setup that I had. Again, I might change that at some point. Not, like, completely. I don't even remember what, like, controller setup I used initially. Probably not this. Okay, we're not going that direction for one, even though you can see that that's a green one-way door. So, even later on, we can't go through that in that direction. You know, those are one-way doors and one-way doors only. So, we've been here. So we might have to go up. You know, this might be the portion in which they want us to go ahead and fight the next boss. Which, you know, it's not the end of the world if that's the case. It's just like, oh no, bosses. There's nothing there. You get used to playing Metroid games, like checking places like that, because they like hiding things right in the corner there. Oh, the other thing I need to do is turn off. I have a secondary speaker. I just realized that that's still on, and I don't want any sort of secondary audio on the microphone. That would be bad. What's in this room? Because we didn't go all the way through this room. I have to apologize as I try to remember exactly. Oh, it's this room. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I guess let's go up and fight the next boss. We're going to need more super missiles, but should be fine. I don't remember this boss being too terrible. I just remember being bad at it. But the concept of the boss is actually super simple, all things considering. So if we go over here, and actually we need is it just a regular missile? No, you do need a super missile. There, so we don't actually have any. We want to get more super missiles before actually find this boss, because it makes the boss so much easier. You're going to want, if you can get the shots in, to use super missiles, just because they're so much stronger than the other shots you have up until this point. See if we can do what we can. You can see that this door is grayed out. That door unlocks at a later point. I think after the boss is actually what unlocks it. It's not like a normal like locked door. It's one of those doors that you actually have to get through the whole fight and all that, these guys. But we have the power-up that makes these guys a little bit easier, the spacer. But that would be more difficult without the spacer. Now, there's actually, let's see if I can do it. How's the best way to do it? I guess you can just bomb jump up there. Right, I'm not going to mess with it. It's one of those things, you know, I'm not doing good enough with the bomb jump. I was going to try to bomb jump into here, and then I hit my head. I'm like, this isn't worth it. We'll come back when you're actually supposed to do it. Well, it's up there. And maybe it's even a power bomb slot, but there's a missile tank, I want to say, right in there, if you can bomb jump into there, but clearly I cannot. I'm inept. And actually, if you go here, well, actually, you can't do that yet either. There's actually another, not thing, but you actually come out of a hole right there. Now, you see there's a little crack right there. You can go ahead and take advantage of that and go through here. And what we need, really, is a place to go ahead and restock on stuff before this next fight. See, we have all sorts of little spines here, which is not fun. Don't want to be... Oh, look, there it is. Hi, Kraid. So we got a couple of missile... Oh, oops, I wanted that back. But if I remember correctly, you know, there's actually... It will spawn here as well, but yeah, he will respawn. And he's super easy to kill, so there's no reason not to just use him as a quick boost for your energy. He gives you all the super missiles you could ever want, which at this point is 5, because that's all we can carry. You don't pick up the energy for these guys, they actually won't respawn, so it's a good chance if you don't want them to be annoying. Kill them, grab the energy up to the point, and then after that be like, okay, I'm good, thanks, bye. Just be trying to be careful here. If you use a super missile, that takes 1 hit. I'm going to jump back just real quick and get all of my missiles back. You know, faster would just be to do it. Yeah, I'm actually going to go back here and just do it from the guy back here. Those boss doors, you know, usually I want to say take 3 normal missiles. I actually don't remember how many. But 1 super missile, so it's faster just to go ahead and use the super missile and then run back there and, you know, grab them all back. So, can you go? I don't think you can go up here. Oh, yeah, you can. What is up here? Why don't I remember this? I don't remember what is here. Is it a recharge station? Oh, yeah, it is. Now, that's handy. You know, I don't need either of these. But I forgot that that was there. So, it's good. Oh, We should not be opening doors with super missiles. That's a bad decision. But yeah, if you're running low on energy or anything like that, that's faster than just grinding it out. I completely forgot that that was there. Anyways, we'll go ahead and grab this, and we're full up and ready to go. Jump through this room. And, oh, let's not take damage before we get to the boss. You know, if there's doors like this, it usually means that there's a boss coming up, a special one of those. And that's a standard in a lot of Metroid games. And you're presented with an empty room. So what you want to do, this is Kraid, I want to say. All sorts of scary. So you want to shoot him in the mouth. There's actually a couple enemies that you want to shoot like this. So you see if you shoot him, he goes ahead and opens his mouth. And then get your super missiles in there. Super missiles do a lot of damage. I believe the speed running technique for this guy is, you know, to actually finish him up before he comes out of the ground like that, using super missiles. So if you can, don't miss your super missile shots for one, because that would be bad. So you shoot once, and then shoot him in the mouth when he opens it. I'm a little bit bad at this. Oh, shoot. I say this. I remember being like actually like just bad at this fight, all things considering. But you see, just like that, you know, you took 3 super missiles to finish him off. That takes a whole lot more missiles if you don't have the super missiles to finish him off with. So it is a good note to come in here with a thing full of super missiles because it makes the fight so much easier. And that's true of a number of bosses throughout the game. Now we got the Varia suit. I believe originally that this was a mistranslation. And it was probably correct in Japanese, barrier. But Varia, the Japanese don't really use their V sounds very much. So it sounds like a B because they do use the B sound. So it was probably mistranslated and it's originally supposed to be barrier suit. But, well, now it's just universally known as the Varia suit because it's been like that for so long since its, you know, original conception. And with that, we made it through. We killed Kraid and time to head on our way back. And first of all, we should always, as always after a boss fight, find a save room so we're safe as far as that goes. Even though on the Switch you have a save state, so it's not that much of a worry, but still, one of those things is like, well, probably, you know, just be safe, otherwise it'd be bad. So we'll come through here and just head on back. So that's one of the bosses that we saw initially there. That like statuette during like way at the beginning there was like this room is not important because, you know, it doesn't matter until the end of the game. There's one of those bosses there. We have 4 more? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to remember to come back for this. I'm gonna try one more time. If I can't get it, I'm not too concerned though. Oh, it's a power bomb. You know, I was thinking it was a normal bomb, but you actually do need power bombs to get this. So we will have to come back ultimately. I will show that if you just bomb right here, however, this goes over to this area to a save room. So we go ahead and grab this since we did beat the boss technically. If we go over here. Now, the thing that I'm thinking of, the power-up, you actually pop out coming down into this little trench here. So I didn't think it was the most reason to show it off earlier, but that is where you ultimately end up. So, anyways, let's continue on with our way and ignore these guys. I don't like these guys who swoop because they're a little bit difficult to hit, I think. So usually I'm just like, oh, you know, this is fine. Don't need to worry about them. Just come here and you see that now that we've beaten the boss, this door is also unlocked. Here, it's worth it just to go ahead and stand in the center and let them grab onto you. It's really a pain to go ahead and try to bomb them otherwise. So yeah, let them grab onto you. And I believe, where is the power-up? You can see there's a little dot on the map. So somewhere in this room is a power-up. Just don't quite remember exactly where. Again, using the analog stick is a pain in my butt. Usually bombs will at least reveal what the block is that you need. So if I can see, I don't remember. Maybe we can't do this yet. Oh, there it is. I knew there was something in here. You know, it was more so, yeah, as if a power bomb slot because we don't have that item yet. But no, it's just a regular energy tank. You just shoot it. Just couldn't remember where it was. But yeah, if there's a dot on the map, it shows you not where all the power-ups are. And later games go ahead and, like, it's a big open circle, and then it becomes a dot when you've picked up the power-up. Here, like, if it will show you where the power-up is, but not always, because some stuff is actually hidden away. Or if there's 2 power-ups in the same room, it won't show you if there's still one remaining. So Not always the most helpful thing, but it is a good thing to at least pay attention to, where you're like, I don't know if there's anything in this room the first time you come into the room. So, we could go back or we could go down. Let's go down, because before we go back, we're going to want another upgrade. Because we have the high jump, and we can wall jump up that one big corridor if we want to, but that'd be a pain in the butt. There has to be an easier way to do that, right? Right? Well, if you said yes, then you'd be right. If you validated what I'm saying, then yes, you would be correct. So now we can come into here. It's actually easier to go down that way instead of trying to hole into there to get up into that little slot. And big old room. There's a lot of big rooms here. I'm just going to, for map completion, try to jump up that way. You can see we can jump up a whole map square now with these new boots, and it's great. Absolutely fantastic. And I believe it's this room. If we come down, these all go down to little trenches or the such, but it's not this one, but the next one. There's actually something we can grab. We have to take a little damage for it, though, if I remember correctly, which is never fun. So if you go here, I think if you can already see how quickly I'm losing energy there. But if you bomb there, there's a missile tank right down here you can grab. Which is, it's nice to grab. You just don't want to stay in that water because it takes, or I guess lava, it takes a lot of damage real quick. I lost about an energy tank for that. And it acts, you still have like water physics with it, which is also awful. You don't want that. So I can do that real quick, and off we are into the next room. Oh, so if the screen is shaking, it means get the balls out of there. It means the lava is currently rising and will be bad. So you don't want to stay here. Now, it doesn't go all the way up, but there are rooms later in the game where the lava comes up pretty much to the top. I don't like the seahorses here. I remember them being awful. So if you can, you can kill them, I want to say, with super missiles, but they're like little snake things that grab you. They're not easy to kill. This next room, we should be out of the heat room. So in a speed run, or not even necessarily a speed run, but in other forms of the game, you could actually come here and this is safe. So people would, or randomize it, I think this is now one of those rooms that people are like damage taking to try to get to. Now you can get up to, let me see if I can do it. Actually, first of all, this should be a save room, right? Before I do anything too crazy, we'll go ahead and save. Now, there's a couple things that you can do early here with some skilled wall jumps. So I'm curious to see if I can do it. It's one of those things I'll probably hit my head a lot. But I'll do what I can to show it up. So right here in this room right there, there is a power-up. Not even power-up. There's just a upgrade there. There's a couple of... So you can go down here. You can go... Yeah, you can go down right there. Oh, that's fall down. You don't want to go through fall down blocks if you can help it. And then there's also a door right here. So I'm going to go ahead and play around this room, see where I can get. I don't remember where all these different doors go, so give me a moment. But first of all, let's see if we can wall jump this. Again, using the D-pad here is going to be necessary. I can't do this with the analog stick. Oh, shoot. It might actually be easier to bomb jump up there. Once I can get it started, it's not all that bad, but it's getting it started that is the hard part. Shoot. I'm going to spend like 20 minutes on this, trying to figure out if I can do it. Okay, I ultimately decided it was easier to just bomb jump up there, and I probably left the clip in, but if you jump and then that was how you did the jumping bomb jump. I'm not going to do it too often because it took me a little while to figure out, but at least I know I can do it. Again, something I have to do with the D-pad. With the analog stick, I'm just not fast enough trying to hit those buttons. Oops, wrong button. As you can see here, we have, if I don't jump into the lava, we have a missile. And then along with that, it's not the only thing in this room, if I remember correctly. Just have to remember quite how it works. Yeah, if we go here, is this the one where... Yeah, so if you go ahead and bomb right down there, there's a little platform that comes up and allows you to come over to here. I don't remember how much further into this sequence we can go, but we just saved, so I'm not all that concerned. Let's go ahead. Remember hating these guys, the seahorses. And there should be another power-up, like right at the end of this. Yes, I did remember that correctly. Oh my god, this is bad. Come on. I need to get rid of that. Oh, and that's not good. We might have to actually respawn this room unless I can wall jump into there, which I can do. Oh, shoot. Not the time to be screwing up the wall jumps. Come on, seahorses. Oh, no. There we go. We got a reserve tank. What a reserve tank does essentially is if you run out of HP, it acts as like an extra energy bar. So you can have a certain amount of... okay, we can't stay in this room. These guys are going to be causing issues. But if you run out of HP, then you can go ahead and have like an extra energy bar, like another one of those little like dots. You get one of those for every, energy tank that you have. So nice little thing to have, all things considering. I'm going to kill this guy before we head out into here. And then I'm going to go back right to that save room. Because, oh my, we took a lot of damage during that run. But you can get all that early. You're not supposed to do that until you have a power-up later on called the grapple beam. Or you can do it also with the space jump. But we did it a little bit early there just because I was like, okay, we can do this. And I don't remember what else you can do early in this room. So I'm not probably going to show off the other sides of this too much. Because we don't have the map. But if I remember correctly, yeah, we still don't have the map. But on the other sides of it, like, you could get up there technically. But I don't remember what is up there. Instead, I think we'll start by going down the center here. See where this goes. So if we go down here, because this we can all technically get back up if we wanted to. As long as we don't, die midway through. Oops. We don't have a whole lot of HP, so I do want to be a little careful. You can see over there that there is a thing of energy. Maybe I should go ahead and, I'll see if I can go grab that first and foremost. If there's a way to get that, then I'll take advantage of that. You know, just slam the bomb button. It'll eventually pop up here. I don't like doing this, but it does work. Because if you just smash the button, eventually you'll pop up. Maybe. Maybe you won't just pop up. I was thinking if you just pop up, come on. There you go. Like that. It'll eventually pop up. Oh, it's a power bomb, so we can't go back up that way. Never mind. So we have two ways to go here. I want to go ahead and try to get that. Can I... Where did I fall down? Is it through here? Or is it right here? I don't remember. Oh, it was right here, wasn't it? Oh, but that's going to be a pain. Never mind. We'll do that later on because that's going to be a pain in the butt to do that. So I'm not going to worry about too much. I just have to remember to come back that way. So this is a heat room. What's down? Again, we're getting to the part of the game where I don't just remember the... I want to say just don't remember, but I don't remember the map very well. So which way to go, I don't remember really. I don't remember where this goes, to be fair. Okay, good. Yeah, this is a respawner, and this is actually an important respawner. Wait for a second. They actually become 5, so that's actually really nice. You can respawn a lot of energy really quick here. I knew there was some... I thought it was actually in the previous room is where this was, but, I was wrong. But it is good to go ahead and take advantage of this since we took a lot of damage going ahead and... I don't want to say sequence breaking because we didn't get any new items, but, getting up into that one room up there. And we don't need anything else, really. Perfect. I don't think there's anything right here. I think this is literally just a room for these guys. So we can either go down or we can go right, and we're already heading down this way, so we'll at least come this way until we get stopped by something. That's usually what will happen. Yeah, we can go ahead and go through this room. I don't remember. Again, I'm just like, where's the thing? There's a thing that we're supposed to be getting. We might have even, like, passed it, like the thing I'm thinking of. Might have gone a different way. What about over here? We can't be that far. Again, for whatever reason, I feel like I should be coming through these rooms in the opposite direction, if that makes sense. Go ahead and head underneath this guy. Like, for whatever reason, I seem to remember, like, all of these rooms to be, like, going up them, as far as, like, that last quarter was concerned. Also, these guys are annoying. You can technically... Actually, I was going to say something, but we don't have that power-up, so I'll leave it a secret, even though everyone knows. Everyone's played this game. Okay, and then we can just jump on these guys and kind of crouch our way over. This room's a little bit interesting. But not the end of the world. And you can see this guy actually sinks a little bit. So you don't want to stay on them too long. Some of those sink and some of them do not. It's a good thing to keep on note there. Go up here. Yeah, these guys, I remember this being a little bit of pain. But if we go here, if I remember correctly, we go into here. This should be a big old square room, right? Can we do this yet? No, I have to... That's why I remember coming through this the other way, because you do. You know, I've always come at this from the top, I want to say. I don't think I've ever... Well, I must have. I don't remember coming at this room from, like, this direction, because you come up on... And I seem to remember, like, the first door you come up on is being this top door, not the bottom door. Let's see if I can go ahead and just get in here. Because in here, you have a thing you cannot get yet, I want to say. Oh, maybe. No, you can get that. Maybe it's the one in the next portion of the room. We'll go ahead and check this out. And then we'll end off the episode there. We'll go ahead and end off by getting this, at least the missile tank. So if we go here, because that room continues on, but I don't think we can do the thing in the second part of the room, at least properly. You know, it's one of those things that, can we do it? Yes. Are we supposed to do it? No. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. I'm going to wait for that to come down just so we can get a little bit more headway on our jump. We got missiles, which is fantastic. Let's see if we can go ahead and go into this. So we need the grapple beam proper. That's what those are, is the grapple beam. But if we go ahead, holding this like a crass cradle, I'm about to say there should be spikes, but we can totally get up that. There we go. Just like so. You're not supposed to do this because, again, the wall jumping. But there's no reason not to do this. And this should give us the wave beam. We're actually supposed to have a different beam at this point, all things considering. You don't usually see the wave beam like this. This is something you see like in speedruns where there's sequence breaking. So usually you have a different power up by this point, but I haven't grabbed that yet. So, oops, I guess. Anyways, let's end it off there. You know, that was, I think, a good stopping place. I hope everyone's enjoyed. I certainly have enjoyed playing, and I will see you guys all next time. See you then.